Okay, so we are on the fourth floor. On the fourth floor, that's the fourth floor. Yeah, so this is, I think, one of the areas that I wanted to pick up on it, and it's good that it's been raining a little bit, and we have an example here. So the leveling of the floors is somehow leading that there is water collected or gathering up on this side of the floor, whereas the leveling should be in such a way that allows the water to flow outside, and then there should be gutters installed on here. You can see there are no gutters on the other floorings other than the top floor. So if the leveling is adjusted, the water will flow to these floors, and then through the drainage it should go out. And then from here, because there is constant water, most of the times there is water here, I think over time water manages to get down to the floors downstairs. See? So here's another typical example of how water is coming into the building. So we can see there that the gutters, there is no support installed on gutters. They're just laying on top of each other, and because there are no proper joints, water is dripping, as you can see. So actually the rain won't make it, most of the rain won't make it to the to the drainage downstairs, but instead it's gonna drip all the way down. So that's where on the first floor, when we went to the first floor, there was some water on the ground. That's probably where part of it was coming from, and then from there it goes down there, and again that causes problem down the stairs. So again, gutters needs to be installed on all floors. Let's look at the other side. Now, I'll go up the stairs and I will show this up close, what's happening there. Basically, the water is not going to the gutter there. Especially if I show it upstairs, it might not be very visible from here. Oh, well, that's new. One of the lamps, air ventilation gone altogether. So perhaps, I'm not sure how visible it is, you can see the white area there, which is basically showing the water is not going into the gutter, but it has left marks on the wooden part where it shows the water is coming just behind the metal, just behind the metal bar, and it has left some white marks there as well. Again, signs of leakage, probably due to the same reason that I cannot show it from here, but I can show it upstairs why this is happening. And again, the same thing is happening here. Water is coming through the gutters because it doesn't have support. It is not properly joined together. Oh, joint and sealed, I should say. Yeah, and it goes all the way to the first floor. Well, this seems to be a simple problem to fix in principle, and then we've got water leaking in here, and again, if we go to the top floor, perhaps we can find out the reason. So let's go to the roof. Well, the reason there is water coming from there is these areas are not cleaned properly, and there is most of the times there is usually water here lying down around this area. The other part, I'm assuming to be the asphalt here. I think there should be, these might not be properly, this is okay, it is fixed, but I think these are not properly fixed. You can see, you know, these are not properly fixed in place. It might be the same, that we have some loose parts there. I'm not sure why these has been applied in patches like this, you know, why they have not been applied in a one piece, you know, solid piece. But anyway, so there's always some small water reservoirs here. It's actually better today morning, but so if there is a little bit of crack in here on the surface, it basically the water will go into the building, and I think that's what's happening in this case. Yeah. And that's the way out for the water to go out, but you can see, you know, it's not very clean for the water to flow out. If I can find, so you can see here, that's a crack, yeah. So if it is raining, it's gonna go from there into the building. And again, those are parts of the rotten wood all around the building.